morning, professors. I would like to quickly introduce myself. I am Pidchayanin, Chutipattana, and this is Pathompong, Subtechitmanee. We are from Business IT International Program. Today, I would like to share with you the project presentation English Vocabulary Mobile Application on iOS. My talk is divided into 5 parts. First, introduction. Second, related theories and development tools. Third, system analysis and design. Fourth, testing. And fifth, the summary. Part 1, introduction. Let's do a quick recap of the problems, objectives, scopes, and project plan. Let's talk about the problems. First, we are concerned that English is crucial to student success in education, but Thai students have a very low level of English proficiency. Second, there aren't any English vocabulary games using the method of learning by sentence writing, which a user writes sentences to learn English words. The 2 objectives of the project are, first, to develop a user-friendly mobile application for learning English vocabulary that allows users to learn a new vocabulary by sentence writing strategy instead of by word list learning strategy. Second, to evaluate the usability of the developed mobile application and the degree of user satisfaction toward the application. The scopes are, first, the iOS application was developed with Swift programming language. Second, the application was designed to help users memorize new English vocabulary easily by arranging words into a correct English sentence. Third, the expected users were undergraduate students in universities in Thailand taught in Thai, interested in getting fluent in English. 4, our application usability testing was conducted on 20 undergraduate students at King Mongkut's Institute of Technology, Lat Krabang, Thailand. 5th, the application can report every arranged sentences score. And here is the operational plan for a 10-month period from July 2020 to April 2021.
Okay, part 2, related theories and development tools. In this part, we talk about theories and tools in the development process. So for related theories, the first one is from a study that compared the 2 methods of learning English vocabulary and found that learning by word lists is more suitable for short-term memory, and it is the common way to study the English language. And learning by sentence writing is more suitable for long-term memory, so we use the method of learning by sentence writing for mobile application. We comply with the user-centered design. We design, then ask what users want, and revise our design according to those information. We use auto layout in Xcode to set constraints-based layout for different iPhone models. Next is about the development tools. These tools are what we use to develop our application. The first one is Xcode, which is the integrated development environment or IDE, especially for developing Apple product software. The next one is Core Data, which is a framework provided in Xcode that acts as storage or database. It can store offline data which suits our requirements. We also use JavaScript object notation or JSON to read and store some data like sentence for randomizing words and dictionaries. Next, we use Machine Learning Kit for on-device text translation. The ML Kit is an application programming interface or API provided by Google. It can translate text in offline mode, but the accuracy is not as much as Google Translate. We also use Adobe Photoshop and Google Slides to create our application icons, buttons, and symbols. And the programming language that we use is Swift. Now we finished part 2. Part 3, System Analysis and Design. In this part, we focus on system analysis and the design we created. Our target user is Thai people who are undergraduate students and study at universities in Thailand. For user requirements analysis that we collected from user requirements gathering, the first one is to provide knowledge at the beginner level. Next, provide game features and provide an easy to use application, and last, provide an easy to understand application. Sort out is our application name. It is an educational game-based iOS application. The application Sort Out is available on iPhone. There are 4 main qualities. First, play the game with over 100 English sentences available. Second, an in-app dictionary to see definitions and part of speech. Third, coins are given in each round you play. And the last one, customizable alarm to remind you to come back.
Well, for the how to play, so the game's goal is to get 3 stars each round by arranging given words in into a meaningful sentence. To do that, the user must accurately place all given words in each round and make sure that the sentence is grammatically corrected. Once the user think they have the right answer, they can hit the submit button and let the system check their answers. So the way we evaluate scores in each game, we initially wanted to use the Cola sentence ML because it does not exist on Swift. So we tried to train the ML ourselves with core ML, but the accuracy was very low. So eventually we created a CSV file of like all possible answers, and then we use Grammarly to check errors in sentences. And so for 3 stars, it's the one that has the correct grammar and like use all the given words. And for 2 stars, it's the sentence for that has more than 5 given words. And for 1 star, it's the sentence that has less than 5 words. And for 0 stars, it's the others. So for the storage for in-app libraries, we use UI Kit to manage storyboard interface and use natural language to perform text classifier or lemmatization, and use core data to store offline data. And for external library, we use the Swifty JSON to parse JSON data. For the storage, we use core data and in-app framework uses to store data on a single device. We also use a user defaults and in-app simple storage to use to store single data using a key to store and read the data. And we also use JSON, the third-party storage used to store and read external data such as sentences and dictionary. About the file size, the application file size for the download size is around 500 megabytes, and the dataset file size for the dictionary it's about 74 KB, and sentence about 30 KB, and the score checking about 24 KB. Part 4, the testing. So in this part, we discuss testing on the application after development to measure usability and how users come to accept and use this application. Usability testing on 5 volunteers test. So we found that the system flow is excellent from performing the usability testing on 5 volunteers who are undergraduate students. The tester have no obstructions performing tasks on the application as we instructed them. And here below is the comments from the volunteers. After development, the technology acceptance model or the TAM model was used to evaluate perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use among target users. 20 undergraduate students participated. They were asked to download and use our application on test flight, then completed an online questionnaire. There were 12 questions and 7 answer choices from listed from extremely likely to extremely unlikely. We found that most testers were satisfied with the application sorted out, and they agree that it is easy to use and easy to understand. Part 5, summary. In conclusion, we have made an application named Sort Out. We set our target user to be Thai undergraduate students studying in Thai universities. We have collected the user requirements from last semesters, and after the development, we also tested our application on our target users. So let's play the game. So here you just type the answer. You can tap on the button to arrange sentences. For this one, let's say 2 women are embracing while holding to go packages. And then you click the submit button. Then it's gonna say, yay, you're an expert at this. Okay, so you got the star, you got 3 stars. Also see the Thai translation. And play next. Next round, play the game again. For this one, maybe like a guy is waxing. A guy is waxing. Just that. Yeah, so you got 1 star. So, and next game. In case you're not sure, like maybe you don't know what is amusement, so you can click the dictionary. Yeah, and you can, okay, what is amusement? Amusement is holoso, a synonym like diversion, delight, enjoyment. For example, like kids love an amusement park, and you want to add it to your list, you can click add, and then you can quit the game and see your vocabulary. and it's there. And for if you want to, like, you can click the shop if you want to try, like you want to buy like the retry items. If you buy this item, you can retry like the game, try to play the game again. You can click buy to buy the items. Yeah, and click buy. Yes, something like that. And for this one, when you got the gift from the game, from playing, you can like click claim to get your coins. Yes, that's it.
Thank you for listening.